everyone. Welcome to Lives Worth Telling. I'm your host, Jodes, and my podcast is about digging deep into people's stories and providing them with a platform to share their life and their experiences with my listeners. One of the key reasons in creating this podcast is so their families and friends can have a record of their life, their stories, and their voice forever. One of my favourite things is hearing about people's stories, their triumphs, their hardships, but most of all, I love hearing about their resilience. I really hope you enjoy listening to my guests share their lives with you. I want you to have a few laughs and allow yourself to be immersed in their stories. Well, welcome to episode 6 of season 4 of Lives Worth Telling. We welcome all new listeners in Brasilia in Brazil, Toronto in Ontario, Giza in Egypt, Anson in South Korea, Macon in Georgia, and Stoke-on-Trent in the UK. Well, today we meet Di, who is the founder and creator of the incredibly inspiring concept, Add a Dash of Love. Di has such a charismatic presence on her socials. As her concept is adding a dash of love to your life, she explores all the different ways everyone can add love to their life, including fashion, travel, cooking, friendships, relationships, and family. Di grew up in Melbourne and shares what life was like for her growing up. She speaks honestly about her life, but she also acknowledges the amazing pivotal moments and people that are truly special to her. Di is so engaging in every way and has created an incredible concept, Add a Dash of Love, that has a wonderful following on Instagram and Facebook. Her daily videos are a splash of positivity to start your day. So settle in and be inspired by the very engaging Di. Enjoy. Oh my goodness, today I think I have one of the most stunning, this is the most stunning guest I've ever had on, she's laughing, but seriously she is. Oh my goodness. I want you to welcome the founder of Dash of Love, who she's all over the socials and the most colourful socials you'll ever see. So I'm going to say welcome to you, Di.
Well, thank you, Jodie. What a lovely introduction.
Gosh, we've done lots of chatting beforehand, which is it's a crucial part to the process is all that chit chat beforehand. So we'll move on to a Dash of Love down the track.
Sure.
I want you to go right back to the beginning. Tell me about your family, your parents, your siblings, and over to you.
Grew up in Bulleen. One of 3 children. I'm the middle child, so I said I'd never have 3 children. Hence, I have 3 children.
Yes.
Middle child times were different.
Okay.
Times were very different.
Yes.
My mum worked, so I was a latchkey kid, as they called it. Mum was a fashion designer.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So she was a fashion designer. Dad worked in public service.
Okay.
So quite high up in government.
Yep.
And I describe my childhood really as a different time. I don't think it was very happy.
Okay.
It was tumultuous.
Okay.
I think my mum was not unusually for those times. Now she's passed, but now I think she was definitely undiagnosed, not post-traumatic stress. What do they call it?
Postnatal? No.
No. It's on the tip of my tongue.
That's okay.
I'll think about it.
That's okay.
I'll think about it.
Yes.
Anyway, she, yes. So, and she was very up and down. Life was very up and down. It was either really good or it was really terrible. They fought a lot. They fought terribly. Dad drank a lot. My sister was very badly burned as a child, and I think that really set the course for a lot of things.
Okay.
And my brother and I were often sent to a home for bad children.
Really?
And we loved it there. And it was in Warrandyte.
Okay.
But I only found out 20 odd years ago it was not for bad children. It was for parents who couldn't cope.
Like a respite kind of thing.
Yeah. But we were told it was for bad children.
My
so
goodness.
we were told we were there. And
So how old would you have said you were at the time?
I remember going there from 4 or 5.
Oh, little.
Little.
Yeah, right.
Through till maybe
That's the
10
easy bit,
or
Di.
12.
Not the teenage.
Yeah. And I was very close to my brother, but my mum could never love if she loved you, she didn't love you.
Oh, my goodness.
So, and there is a name for that, but she either loved one at a time.
Yeah, okay.
And that was all. So if you were loved, you were great.
Yeah.
And if you weren't, you were.
So your sister was
trouble.
the older one?
My sister was the older one.
So
and
the young, you guys went off to the...
My brother and I went off to and my sister was often in hospital. And look, times were just different. Mum and Dad fought a lot. And I remember going to Maya, getting very dressed up, going to Maya with our one pair of patent leather shoes.
Oh, yes.
And going into the city to see Santa.
Yes.
And this is a really early, sad childhood memory, but it's a childhood memory that has impacted me a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, Santa said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, "I want my parents to get a divorce and I want to go to heaven."
Oh, darn.
And I don't remember what poor Santa's said. I've often thought of poor Santa's been traumatised forever. But that's a pretty sad 5-year-old wish. And I just always wanted to get away. And look, life wasn't always terrible, but they did fight a lot. And it was just a weird life. They had a weird marriage. It was just a weird life, just a very weird.
Did you have extended family involved, like aunties, uncles?
Yeah, I had a lot of aunties and uncles, and it was just a very
some good influences there.
I used to think, I don't think this is normal.
Yeah.
Growing up, I used to think, I don't think this is normal. So just lots of different things would happen, and I thought, yeah. But one very happy, my mum was a great cook.
Okay.
And a fabulous entertainer.
Yes.
And I vividly remember sitting on the bed. They had a ball every week. They went to a ball. So they were very social. And my mum had I felt like 100 ball gowns. It was probably 10 or 12 ball gowns. And she had a series of wigs. And she had the three-sided mirror.
Oh, yes.
With the fluffy stool. And she had her makeup and perfume there. And we would sit on the bed on a Saturday night and I would watch my mum transform. Yes. And she would put the wigs on, the eyelashes on, the makeup on, the ball gown on. And I would sit there and think, I can't wait till I'm older.
Yes.
And I want to dress up like that.
Yes. Oh, she's fashion designer, yes.
So I just thought, there was so much fun in that. And she was always really happy then.
Yeah.
So it was a nice time.
Yeah.
And I remember that. So, but, life was just, went to school, never felt good enough. Always just, I don't know, loved my little brother, still love my little brother. Oh. Didn't really love my sister very much. It was very dysfunctional. And my parents, if they would be best friends with someone one week and then the next week not talking to them at all.
Yes.
And I kind of learnt those rules that you cut people off.
Yeah, right.
If they do you wrong or weirdly, But having said that, my mum's, and I think they did the best job they could with what they had.
Yeah.
They both had not great childhoods themselves.
I was going to say, what were their upbringings like?
And so
Role models.
I think they didn't know any better, obviously, and times were different. And, we were brought up with a strap and a very hard father and we were quite afraid of him. And I didn't see my dad for 10 years. Yeah, right. They divorced.
Okay.
When I was in my late 20s, they divorced.
Right, yeah.
But they always hated each other. So really, and it actually really amazed us children because they said, we're getting a divorce. And we went, finally. But they retired together in the coast of New South Wales and we thought that was weird because they didn't like each other. And then they realised they didn't like each other.
Oh, my goodness, after all that.
So, and then I didn't see my dad for a long time because when they divorced, you could see one, not the other.
Yes, yes.
And I've since reunited with Dad, and it's good now. I don't hold any.
Yeah.
And I hold no ill will. I just did better to be better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully, I am a much more present and loving parent.
Yeah.
So it shaped me for sure. Those times, but it wasn't. It was just,
It is what it is.
It is what it
like,
is.
Yeah.
And I just kind of accepted it, but always felt it was weird. Always felt my life was weird. and it was violent and abusive. And
Did you ever try and escape? Like run away?
I ran away all the time.
Yeah.
And they used to tell me that if I was really bad, I'd go to boarding school. And so I used to be more bad because I so wanted to go to boarding. I just wanted to get away.
Oh, God.
Like I wanted to get away. Anything to just get away.
Isn't that a thing? Like
and I used to
boarding
wish
school?
I was adopted. I used to wish I was adopted.
Oh. Now, someone I interviewed, and I can't think who it was, said that they used to wonder when their real family would come and rescue them that surely they've been placed with the wrong family. This is someone I interviewed a little while ago, and it's like, oh, isn't that awful?
I grew up thinking I must have been really bad in another life. That's terrible. And like I said, I hold no ill feeling or anything. I think my parents did the best job they could with the knowledge they had. But it wasn't a functional family.
So did you have contact with grandparents?
My grandparents died all quite young.
Okay.
They all died while we were on holidays. So every one of them, we went on a holiday and they died. We had to come home. So I was always quite upset about that.
Oh, geez.
As a child. And I was close to my nan.
Okay.
But the rest of them all died quite young.
Goodness gracious, goodness. So you were born in Melbourne?
Born in Melbourne,
yes. So, gosh, now my brain changes a little bit now, but what did you do for fun or entertainment as a child? Some good times that you had.
We had a swimming pool.
Oh, yeah.
So that was fun. We had a class pool in the backyard, above ground pool. It was like, woof.
Yes.
Apparently my girlfriend I went to school with said she thought we were quite rich. I don't think we were rich, but now I look back now and probably we were quite well off.
Yes.
It was, like I said, different time. We just drove the Holden car and whatnot. I rode my bike.
Oh, yeah.
Push bike everywhere and skateboarded as I got a bit older, skateboarded. What else? Just like it was the days where you were sent outside in the morning.
Yes.
We were never allowed to sleep in. 7 a.m. Dad would come around with a pot and pan and wake you up and say, only lazy people sleep in.
Oh, my goodness.
And we were out and we came back when the street lights were on. But we had fun and we didn't really get into mischief. We went down the creek. We played with dolls. We saw all the neighbourhood kids. We rode around the streets. We were, a bit of a gang.
Different time.
Kind of a thing. But we were just gone all day playing with rocks and river and imagination. And I don't really know we trampoline. We got a trampoline. That was fun. And we had a cubby house.
Yes. Oh,
that was fun. We got a cubby house and we played pool. Billiards. We had a billiard table. My dad was a very good pool player.
Yes.
And so we played billiards. And we went to the Golden Bowl in Camberwell.
Oh, yeah.
So there was pool there and big trampolines.
Okay. Yes.
So that was kind of fun.
What were your favourite meals as a child? Like you said, your mum was a good cook.
My mum is and was a very good cook. And I am too. I really like cooking. I got my love of cooking from her. I loved a roast.
Yes.
But not roast lamb. I never
What?
roast lamb.
Is lamb's the best?
No, they used to put mint sauce on the lamb. And,
mint sauce is the best.
No, I couldn't do that. I like a lamb shoulder, but not roast lamb.
Yes.
But roast.
Yeah.
Rissoles. Rissoles and mash.
So
Rissoles
good.
and mash. So simple.
Yes.
In fact, on my first date I ever went on, I ordered sausages and the boy was horrified. He never took me out again. We never really had chicken much. We had meat.
Yes.
We had just meat mostly. And my mum did cakes and puddings and we had dessert every night.
Yes.
So
yum.
Dessert is love to me.
Yes,
I don't eat a lot of it, but I love to cook it.
Yes, I have a sign in my kitchen that is cooking is love made visible. So it's my favourite thing. That is definitely cooking makes me tick. What were some memorable holidays or outings? Oh my gosh, your holidays just included grandparents passing away when you were away.
Well, they weren't glamorous. We went camping.
Yes.
I don't think we even had a caravan.
Okay.
But our rich friends did.
Oh, did they?
So they They had a caravan and they were really rich.
Oh,
And they had a
wow.
really big, long caravan. And I just wanted to be in their family. I
Yes.
think we had a tent.
Okay.
I don't really remember a lot about my childhood. Maybe I've just blocked it
I
out.
bet you have.
We went to Lakes Entrance
Yeah.
a lot.
Yes.
And the caravan park there and the swimming pool.
Yeah.
And there was a carnival.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And as we got a little bit, we went to Woodend a lot.
Oh,
My grandparents,
beautiful.
my aunt and uncle, who I love, I lived in Woodend.
Oh, nice.
And so that's still a very Woodend and Mount Macedon to me are very loving.
Yes. Yes.
And I loved going to see them, but I hated the farm. They had a farm and I hated farm life. I didn't like animals or dirt or anything. And I used to complain apparently incessantly the whole time. And then they moved to Bega. And so we went out on holidays to Bega. But my dad bought a Datsun 180B and I was the middle child in the middle seat.
Oh, my goodness.
All the way to Bega.
Oh, my goodness.
And I complained the whole way. And my mum smoked and she would smoke in the car.
Oh, my gosh.
And we would be coughing and complaining and she would say, I don't know what you're complaining.
To Bega, so the coast, more coastal.
Yeah. Eden and Bega.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So they were the
beautiful.
holidays. They weren't all that glamorous, but
No.
I do they were carefree.
Yes. I think holidays for families look a little different these days. So thinking about your animals, did you have any childhood pets?
Oh, not me personally. I prefer humans. I don't like to
Why do
see
you make me
cruelty to animals, of course.
Yes, yes.
And I do have 2 grand dogs now.
Oh, right.
Anyway, I didn't personally. My sister had cats.
Okay.
And I hated them and I was scared of them. And I was scared of them because she used to put the cat on my face to
my
wake
gosh.
when I was asleep and it frightened me and wake me up and they all used to laugh and they think
my
it was funny.
goodness.
So I think I was traumatised.
That's probably a good reason why.
And my dad had a birds, and he used to let them fly around and that used to frighten me and anything that flutters frightens me.
That's a thing.
It's a thing. Yes,
the
I've got
fluttering
that
the
thing.
wings.
Yes, that's me. I've got that thing.
Yes.
And they used to all laugh then when I was frightened.
Oh, my God.
So it's quite traumatising.
No wonder you don't like animals or you don't like them, but you just
I don't
there's a
like to
reason
see
behind it.
cruelty to them, but I love people's love of their animals.
Yes.
I just don't have it. And I've had animals. I had animals when the kids were growing up and
Yes.
things. And people go to me now, you're an empty nester, you should get an animal. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want. I'm loving not having anyone to look after to except my
Yes.
gorgeous husband. And no, I'm not
You made me
particularly.
laugh. My next one here is what was your neighbourhood like? I was a lot of contact with neighbours and things because depending
we
on
were
the
always
era. Yeah.
Mum was I vividly remember Mum going out to do the washing and talking to Jean next door over the fence.
Yes.
And that was kind of like their social media. They would gossip about everyone
Yes,
and everything.
over the
And
fence.
they talked for we hardly went into their houses.
Yeah.
Sometimes we did. And Jean had a good room. And we were never allowed in the good room. Which I thought was really funny. She had the good room. And we loved their house. And their next door neighbours had a split level house.
Oh, yeah.
That was so posh.
fancy. Yeah.
Like so posh. Yeah. And he worked for the gas and fuel.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember. That's all I remember about them. He worked for the gas and fuel and Jean next door had the good room.
Oh, my goodness.
And we knew the people up the road and then we had, you're not probably allowed to say this, but the Wogs moved in up the road when the Italians moved in up the road. And my mum and dad used to say, they smell.
My goodness.
But then we became really good friends with them.
Yes.
And they were giving us all their beautiful food.
Of course.
And we just loved them and we became such good friends with the Wogs. It was said affectionately, though.
Yes.
It wasn't.
Yes.
It was never like now. There's all the racism,
like a derogatory
stuff,
kind of thing.
It wasn't ever said like that. Maybe they felt that though.
Yeah.
I think back and I think maybe they did feel that.
As the new.
as the new arrivals. But we did really welcome them in, and they wanted to be welcomed.
Yes.
Like they so wanted to be part of the neighbourhood. And so it was just, and they had progressive dinners. My parents had progressive dinners, which I vividly remember as well.
So is that going to different people's houses?
Someone's house for pre-dinner drinks.
Yeah.
So, and we were dragged around from
That's so good.
in the neighbourhood. And then as they got older, they drove. Drunk from one place to the next.
Oh, my gosh.
And we would be saying, Dad, there's another car. Get on the other side of the road.
Oh, my goodness.
And we remember them being really drunk and driving, and we had no seat belts or anything. But
progressive dinners. What happened to them?
Progressive dinners.
Gosh.
I know. I love a progressive
Bring
dinner.
them back.
Yeah, except we need to Uber.
Yeah,
or we do it in our neighbourhood. We do it in our neighbourhood.
Yes.
And we're actually doing one in Canada. We're going on to a trip to Canada, and I've just booked a progressive dinner that in Whistler, where we we walk from one restaurant to the next, and we do the 5 best restaurants in Whistler on a progressive dinner. So maybe it's just bringing back childhood memories.
Oh, the Rockies. So you're going around a bit there. Yeah, Banff.
Can't wait.
I love the Rockies so
excited.
much. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, this one is, what are some of the biggest challenges you face growing up? Oh, thank you.
Growing up, surviving, growing up.
Yeah, just trying to get through.
I never felt like I fitted. I never felt like I fitted anywhere, and I didn't really ever know where I should be.
And it's so important to have that.
It's so important to be.
What were the most significant influences then in your childhood? Good.
I had my girlfriend had a mum who I just still adore her. Don't see her very often anymore. But Linda's mum, Yvonne, they were married, but he worked away a lot, so she was more like a single mum, and she was like the cool mum. I thought she was so cool. She had long hair, which women didn't do. Yes. They didn't have long hair. Once they got to 40, they kind of cut it off or something. Yes. And she had long hair, and she was really groovy, and she wore groovy clothes, and she smoked. And we used to smoke, and so we used to smoke her butts because she left half a cigarette, and we thought she was cool.
Oh my
and
gosh.
And it was more like a girl's house. There were 3 girls in that house, 3 daughters, like 3 siblings, and Yvonne, and we thought she was the coolest mum. So she was a really cool influence for me. I just wanted to be there, live there, do everything there. And what else was an influence? Elvis Presley was an influence.
Oh, yes.
For me growing up. It was just huge. We had the first colour TV in the neighbourhood.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember his concert in Hawaii, and it was the first one in colour. And all I remember is people from all over the neighbourhood coming, and they were watching it through our windows. Like it was really big. The world of Elvis was big.
Yeah.
Music was very big. My parents were huge on country music.
Okay.
And I am now.
Yes.
And I thought I never would be. Talkback radio, the wireless.
Yes, yes.
The wireless. My dad had the tranny or the wireless.
Yes,
it was
the transistor.
called transistor radio.
Yes.
And he always had the radio on.
Yeah.
And Saturdays, I remember just him mowing lawns and hosing down and lighting the incinerator.
Hosing the
driveway, lighting the
Hosing the driveway was such a thing, and the incinerator was going.
And the incinerator
I know.
was going.
Oh.
And he had the radio on what is now 3AW, it was Talkback, whatever it was, and listening to the football.
Hosing the driveway.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder what you're going to answer with this one. What's the most mischievous thing you ever did as a kid?
Oh, wow.
You were so bad, Di.
I was actually bad. I was bad. I was naughty. I wagged school a lot.
Okay.
That was a bit older, high school.
Yes.
When I was little, what did I do mischievous? I don't really remember.
Or a teenager?
A teenager, I remember a teenager. Okay. I wagged school for months on a time.
Did you?
Months. And I went to the first progressive school, Templestowe Tech, and it was now Templestowe College, but it was a tech then. And we were the first year of girls in an all-boys school. So there were 22 boys. No, 22 girls and 518 boys. It was heaven. A girl like me, I loved it. And I remember I wanted to go to the tech because I didn't want to go to the high school.
Okay.
My sister went to the high school and she was super smart. And so I wanted to go to the tech because I could cook and sew.
Yes.
And I loved that, loved cooking. And wagging school was probably the biggest, and smoking.
Oh, yes. Gosh.
Sometimes we'd steal money out of my parents' purse. Not a lot, but money to get lollies, maybe 20 cents, and we'd get a bag of lollies or something.
Yes.
Still stealing.
Yes.
Just the wagging school. My Form 3 report, it's Form 3 now, I think, year 9 or 10, whatever, says I cannot comment. My maths report says I cannot comment on Diane this term because I haven't seen her.
Oh, my gosh.
And I had to go home with that report. I remember getting the strap. I was in real trouble for that. We just hung out a lot at a boy's house, and he had Italian parents, and he had the house with the 2 stories and the room down the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
And his mum didn't talk any English, so I don't know what he told her. But we learnt a lot there that have seen me through life, let's just say. But all my life skills I didn't learn at school.
Yeah,
I didn't actually learn the life skills at school. And I wasn't the cool kid, and I wasn't the bully.
Okay.
And I wasn't the real shy, daggy kid. I was kind of in between, but again, never felt like I fitted. Never felt like
my next segment is education and school life. So, describe what school was like for you. Did you like school?
I actually quite did.
Yeah.
I did like it.
Yeah.
I liked my friends.
Yes.
And I loved psychology.
Okay.
I had a really cool teacher.
Yes.
I loved psychology and I loved cooking.
Yes.
I actually liked woodwork. I did woodwork, except the teacher, I remember the first day of school we were there, and he goes, I don't know why you Sheilas are in this class.
Oh, my gosh.
And
fabulous.
I wasn't there a lot, but when I was there, I did quite like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like the learning. I liked the chatting.
Yeah.
So nothing's changed.
Yes, I have to agree with you there. I do remember one of my school reports said if Jodie put more effort into her schoolwork rather than the art of conversation, she would do much better. So.
I know. See, now they would change it around and they'd tell you all the good things about you. But now they used to tell you what was wrong with you. Every report I've got tells me Diane would be okay. She would just shut up. That actually says on my school report. And I've never shut up.
I still as an adult, I used to get in trouble in meetings for talking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I spent my school life outside Mrs. Wilson's office, the principal's office. I was always there.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It's so so good. And I think that
and we hitchhiked.
Oh, did you?
Everywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
Everywhere. We hitchhiked. Like, I can't believe we did that.
Yes.
And we jumped into panel vans and Monaros and with all the cool boys, and we somehow survived.
I have added in a new question literally today is what were you like at 18? As an 18-year-old. Oh.
Yeah, quite boring. So I left home super early.
Okay.
Well,
understandably.
You don't really probably leave a happy home.
No.
Right? So I left home early because I met a boy and he had a hot car.
Oh.
Panel van.
That's what it takes.
And,
puberty blues is popping into my brain.
It's so puberty blues. And he had a hot car and I thought he was really cool.
Yes.
So I moved out with him really young. I was 15 and a half or something like that. I left home. And he was 23.
Yes.
Like nowadays that would be so bad. And anyway, and I left school and I don't know, I worked with him. I did some work in the supermarket and I worked with him in his business. He had a business.
Okay.
And I just thought he was so wise.
Yes.
And just kind of looked up to him, and I ended up marrying him. Oh. And I had 2 kids with him. And but it was never really it was tumultuous. It was the same as my childhood.
Oh.
So it was either really good or really bad. It was never in between. And we had a lot of he had a lot of money.
Okay.
So he could cover a lot up with a lot of money. So when it wasn't terrible, it was great.
Oh.
But it went from one to the other. But at 18, I was sort of trying to be a housewife.
Yes. Oh,
And
yes.
I went to RMIT for a while, and once again, I just didn't know where I fitted. And I just thought my life depended on him.
Yes.
Because it did.
What age were you when you married?
We didn't get married till I was 28. That only lasted 2 years. But
Yes.
but we were like married.
Yes.
Really, we had 2 kids. And,
Yes.
you know,
Where were you living at the time when you moved in?
We lived in Mulgrave.
Yes.
And we rented a house in Mulgrave, and then we built a house in Scoresby.
Oh my goodness.
Just here. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
that
we
is
had
not your current,
huge
that's a different
businesses and electrical, plumbing businesses, all of that. And he was a very good businessman.
Yes.
Is
How
what I would say
fascinating.
about it.
How fascinating. Well,
yeah.
Not
It was
when you
a
were
different life. Like, you don't leave home at
No.
well, my daughter left home at 18, but not because she was from an unhappy home, because she had a career she wanted to follow. But
Yeah.
you don't usually leave home that early.
No, that is still babies when you look. Yeah.
I thought I was quite older, and I probably was quite mature
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
I
say.
had been through a lot.
Yes. Yes, what had shaped you. Well, my next segment is family life as an adult. So
Yes.
do you currently have a partner?
I do. I'm
Yes,
married
so
to
this
the
is not
best
the
bloke, my
person.
favourite human in the entire planet.
He's getting some fame on
He's
the
getting
Add a
some
Dash of
fame at
Love.
Dash of Days. He's sort of just, he's kind of, you know, I get more likes when he's
I love
on.
that.
I know,
I love
right?
that.
I know, and he's on reluctantly. He's my favourite human in the entire planet, the nicest person I've ever met in my life.
Oh,
And when I say that, people will go, "Oh, are you just married?" And I go, "No, we're coming up to 30 years married, 37 years together, 34 years together
lovely.
next year." And he's actually just always nice,
Yeah.
and that can actually be annoying sometimes. But he's always lovely. He's the nicest human. He is. He's just the nicest person I've ever known.
Oh, how
and I'm
lovely.
not always nice,
Oh, how
and
lovely.
he is always nice. And yeah,
how did you meet?
Oh, that's another long story.
Oh,
We'll take
yeah.
another whole podcast.
Oh, my goodness.
But I knew him. I knew him when I was married.
Mm-hmm.
But he's 7 years younger, so
Okay.
certainly was nowhere on the radar.
Yes.
By any means.
Yes.
And then we became friends when I separated, and he kissed me.
Oh,
and
my
he kissed
goodness.
me, and my world changed. And
That's all it
literally, it took. Like, we just knew each other. We're not.
Oh.
And it was a drunken kiss. And he kissed me, and my entire world changed.
Oh, my goodness.
And everything I had read about, thought about, imagined,
Oh.
everything in my whole life just completely changed on that kiss.
Oh, how
And I
pivotal.
fell deeply in love
Oh,
in
my
one
goodness.
kiss. And I didn't want to be in love. I didn't want to go through that path again.
Yes.
I thought this will be heartbreaking for me. He was much younger. I thought this could never happen.
Yeah.
And here we are, still
Oh,
very
my
much in love.
goodness. That is fabulous.
Yes.
What, did you have a honeymoon? when you
Yes,
got married?
we
Yes.
went to Bali
Yes.
for our honeymoon. That was quite exotic then. Going to Bali
Yes.
because people didn't go
Of
away
course.
very often.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, we went to Bali. We had I had 2 children.
Yes.
So they were quite young when
Okay.
we married.
Yes.
And so we didn't obviously take them. And Daz never says he's got 2 stepchildren or
Yes.
whatnot. He says we have 3 children
Yes.
because we have 3 children.
Oh.
And he's really brought them up. He's just been a fabulous influence. I think they're saving grace because they've learnt, especially the 2 older ones have learnt what love is about.
Oh, how
And
lovely.
what caring for someone really means and kindness means. And I don't know that they necessarily would have learnt that from me because I was a little bit bitter. And I was a little bit damaged. And he taught me that. So then
Yes.
and kids don't do what you say, they do what you do.
Absolutely.
And he's taught them how to love.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. He's getting a big rap here,
Because
isn't
he's
he?
he's not always nice. I mean, let's not we do. Well, we have in the past had many challenges in
Yes.
our life,
Yes.
and some really tough times. But he's just he's always taught me that you stick with it.
Yes.
And it's a non-negotiable. It's not are we going to leave? Because my first reaction when we used to fight was to throw my ring off and say, that's it, I'm gone, I'm out of here, we're done.
Yeah.
And we went and did a communication course, and we talked about non-negotiables, and for him that was a non-negotiable. So after that course I could never do that again.
Yes.
And he used to say it's not, are we going to get through this? It was, how are we going to get through this?
Yeah.
We made that commitment, so it's not an even an if. It's we're going to get through this. And that's, like he was young. He was 23 when I met him.
Yeah.
And and I was 31 with 2 kids.
Yeah.
Like that's the
maturity,
a far different.
Absolutely.
But he had the smarts. He had the life smarts more than me. And I was smart in life, in skills and surviving.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, my heart was not very open.
Oh, gosh. Thank goodness for him.
Thank goodness for him.
Jeez.
Yes.
What are some of your early and best memories together? Early days.
Him kissing me.
Oh, apart from that one.
That kiss.
My God, what?
That kiss.
Do that?
And I still feel like that when he kisses me too, actually.
Jeez, he's getting
we just had so much fun.
Yeah.
Life was just carefree. Some holidays that we took together.
Yeah.
We took the kids. I actually sold my engagement ring. That my first engagement ring.
Oh, yes.
And we went on holiday.
Turned it into a positive.
Turned it into a positive. And we took the kids away. We look, just everything we did. He brought more fun to life. He brought fun. He would just play games, be silly.
Yeah.
He'd still be silly. He's still silly. He's still the young one.
Yes.
I'm sometimes more the grown up one. And just, I really can't think. I loved our holiday, our sense of adventure. He's very spontaneous.
Yes.
And he very much lives in the moment, which is, he taught me to do that. But it's very much like, let's go and do this today. And I'm like, but we haven't planned it. And he's like, no, I know. And sometimes I'll say to him, oh, you should grow up. And he'll say to me, well, you should go down.
Yeah, the planner and the spontaneous.
Yeah, we're actually very different.
Yes,
in so many ways.
Yes,
but a good difference.
Yes, I think it has to be that way around. How are you alike, and how are you different?
Well, I like and values.
Yes.
So we very much value life, family, love, hard work.
Yeah.
Security. But also freedom. So those two values clash sometimes because we like security, but we also like freedom.
Yes.
So our values, we're very similar. Some music we're similar, but lots we're not.
Oh, okay.
He likes Kiss and Def Leppard and all that stuff.
Def Leppard are amazing.
Oh, no, I don't like any of that.
Oh, did he see them? Did he see Def Leppard when they came out last time?
I can't remember. He goes to lots of
incredible.
Concerts. And things that I would never go to or never listen to. And so he listens to a lot of music I don't like. But as we've actually gotten older, we've found a lot more we do like.
Yes.
We both really like. We had a shared love of Neil Diamond.
Okay, yes.
Early, very early. And I probably introduced him to more country music, Johnny Cash, Kenny Rogers, all that. Now we both love all country music, all new and old country music.
Yes.
Our TV shows were very different but we find some shows we like to watch together.
Yes.
So he watches a lot of YouTube and tractor shows and boy shows. I call them boy shows. And I watch Real Housewife and fashion shows and things like that. So we'd never watch those together.
Yes.
But we do like Ted Lasso and Landman and all those kind of shows. And when we find a show, because we're only together a few nights a week because of his job, and because I've often travelled, we save it up to watch shows together.
Yes.
And don't tell anyone, but he watches Farmer once a while. Because I am a romantic.
There's some closet. That happens though. I think when you've got. There's the separate shows and then the ones you like together. But
I think they're the differences. We share a similar money value, but we wouldn't have any money if it was left up to him because he would spend it all. And so,
Sounds like
and he used to spend it all, and he would now if I let him.
Yes.
And so I kind of took control of that
Yes.
and things. But
What do you admire most about him?
I admire, probably the thing I admire the most about him is that he took on 2 children and
Yes.
became a father to children that are not his own.
How old were your kids at the time?
4 and 6, so young.
Little
young.
tuckers, yeah, really.
So
How lovely.
I think that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I think anyone that takes on other people's, sometimes I have trouble loving my own children,
Yes.
much less,
Yes.
and I just think that's a spectacular thing. And that's probably the thing I admire
Oh, I love
the
that.
most. And
It's a bit of a
his
package deal, though, isn't it?
sense of family.
If you like Di, well, it's a package deal.
Yeah, but I think, I think if I met somebody and I was single and they had kids now, well, I wouldn't because I'm not there, but you know what I mean.
It's a big thing.
I think I'd run away
Yes. Yeah.
because you don't have to just have the acceptance of the person, but then the children and then their family.
Yes,
and
yes.
then there's a lot.
It's a complicated situation.
So, yeah, I think that, and yeah, definitely that. And the fact of he's just kind.
Yeah.
Well, not just, he's kind.
That's so good. So good. What are your dreams for the future together?
Oh, we have lots.
We had a little chat about this, didn't we?
We
Yes.
have lots.
Things
So
in the pipeline. Yes.
Travel. We've bought an apartment in Queensland.
Yes.
So I like cold. He likes hot. He's one. I'd like to go to Mount Macedon to live, but
Yes.
that's not happening. I have conceded. And I do think every time we go to Queensland, there's a vitality about
Yes.
people
Yes.
up there. As they're older, I think you look at a 70-year-old up there and they're vital.
Yes,
and I
true.
like the vitality.
That is so true.
Right? There's a vitality of people at 70
Like
and 80.
here, they're
and-
cold and old.
Yeah, cold and old. That's fine. I don't want to be. Well, I don't mind being. I actually like
Queensland,
cold
they're-
weather, but I don't want to
they're
be
always
cold. But they're active.
Yeah, I
they're out
agree.
and about. The sunshine. The
I agree.
whatnot. So we definitely have that as a goal. More travel
Yes.
as a goal, and part of the goal is trying new things and learning new things together.
Yes.
So we're, finding things we're kind of learning together. I'm the planner of all the trips and things like that, but I do include him and I like to include him and I wish he did more of it, but I'm really good at it.
Yes.
And he's not. So,
Yes.
we've got a goal we're doing the Maldives next year. That's been his goal. So,
Yes.
so a lot of our goals involve travel. I would like to build another house.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Or renovate. But most of the goals involve travel
Yeah.
and learning new things.
Yes.
And being part of a community.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
community.
you did say that is
Yeah.
important to you.
Yeah. Connection.
Going back to, do you have children?
Yes. So
Yes.
3.
Yes, 3.
So
children,
first
yeah.
one when I was 21. So second one 4 years later. And then my last one when I was 41.
Yes.
So that was, and
Yes.
she was planned. So that's the next question. Most people go, oh, so she was an accident.
Well,
No, she was planned. So I had my tubes tied very young and I had them reversed.
Okay.
And it was a big operation.
Oh, yeah.
And so I did that and said, when we got married, Daz agreed that we were not having more children because I was done.
Yes. Yes.
2 and done. But anyway, he really wanted to be a dad and I didn't want to do it because he wanted to be a dad. I wanted to do it if I wanted to do
course.
it too. And something came over me and I said yes. And so we did and we did.
Here you are,
And
yes.
and we had her.
So good.
And I didn't think our family was incomplete, but she completed it.
Yeah.
Gorgeous Georgia.
Oh, how
we call it.
beautiful. So what was it like when your children were born? So we've got 2 kind of different eras then. What was it like
Completely different.
when the
Completely
young ones were born?
When the young ones were born, it was solo parenting. My husband was there but wasn't. Those were the days, probably, I guess. And we weren't in a very happy marriage. So it was quite lonely. I felt lonely. I loved my children, but I felt lonely. And then when we had Georgia, it was incredibly different because she was raised by a village. She was brought into the world. Well, the others were brought into the world with love, but she was so wanted by so many people. She was a first grandchild on my husband's side. Wow. And the kids were older. I would have been horrified, but they weren't. Maybe they were. They didn't tell me. and they loved her. And
so how old were they when she was born?
Oh, like 19, 20 and 16. And it was and they just embraced her, and we all brought her up.
Yeah.
So it was an incredibly different time, and my husband's a firefighter, so he could he was there a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like I was doing it on my own. It just felt so easy and so different, and it was just much easier. And I was different.
I was going to say
because I was different, and what I thought was okay then, I didn't worry anymore if they didn't eat the vegetables on their plate. Like somehow that did no longer seem important.
Yeah.
To sit there I did make my children eat all their vegetables. I didn't make her eat all their vegetables. I was more relaxed as a mum, but I was a different me.
Yeah, yeah.
I was a different mum because I was a different human.
Had you noticed a change in child rearing from a maternal and child health perspective? Had things changed a lot?
I was the oldest mother in birth class.
Yes, right.
I was a geriatric pregnancy. That's what they called me.
I've heard that referred to now.
I was so shocked. How rude.
Geriatrics are nursing homes. They don't have babies.
They call me a geriatric pregnancy.
Yes.
But I was very comfortable with my choices. I remember writing on the birth form at the hospital, I didn't want to be pressured, any special requests, and I said not to pressure me about my choice to bottle feed.
Yes, yes.
Because I couldn't feed my other two children. They were very prem.
Okay.
And so when I had this one, I chose not to feed her because my husband also wanted to do it.
Yes.
And I didn't know any different anyway.
Yeah.
And I remember the lady at the hospital saying to me, "You've got two others," because I'd written two other children. "How old are the little cherubs?" And I think I said like 16 and 19 or something. And she was like, "Oh, my goodness. Could I just ask you, like, why? Why are you doing this?" And I was like, "Oh, because I want to."
Yes.
And it was, I look, just a much better experience all round. I remember I was in the hospital and I didn't want to leave. They said, "You can go after tomorrow if you want. You're so well." I go, "No, I'm waiting for the visitors."
Yes.
And I stayed in for 4 or 5 days and I loved it, and I had visitors and all my friends, because they all thought I was crazy too. Like, 40, why are you doing this? Your kids are, hello, what are you doing? They thought, like, they supported me.
Yes.
But they thought I was a bit crazy. And I probably was, really. Like,
it's a nice time though.
You know, but also physically, you know, my teeth shattered and I had issues and things. So I don't think at 41 you're really designed to have children. I think it's probably designed younger. But I was well and like it was fine. I was fine. I probably didn't bounce back as quick. Nothing bounced back as quick.
Yes.
But, you know, it was fine. I didn't notice that I was more tired. Nothing really changed in that world. And I was so excited. And I just loved being pregnant.
Yes.
And people were so nice to me when I was pregnant. I found that, and loved being pregnant, and I loved having a newborn. And I didn't.
It's all good.
And I didn't. I loved it. I loved it. I just loved the whole experience.
So good. So good. What about what surprised you most about raising children?
How hard it was.
Oh, yeah.
That surprised me.
Yes. It looks easy before you have them.
There's a book that says I was a fabulous mother. I was a perfect mother until I became one. I
agree with that.
I love that book.
Yes.
Because it's like we have all these, you know, I'll never do that and I'll never do that.
Yes.
And I just remember thinking, oh, my God, I don't know how to survive myself. Now I've got to bring this human up.
Tough.
I was actually scared and I didn't know. When I had my son, I didn't know anybody with children.
Oh, my
And I was
gosh.
estranged from my parents.
Yes.
So I was very alone.
Oh.
And when I had my daughter, I found that easier. But it was always, I don't know, a bit of a struggle because I was struggling as a person. So for my younger two, it was always just everything was a bit of an effort. And I just used to think, how do I get them to do what I want them to do?
Yes.
And things. So it was very, very different. And what do I think about being a parent now? Well, I think it was much easier when I had support. So for my
The support
child,
is so important.
Like you look back and you see migrant families and families from other countries where the whole village
Oh my
comes
gosh.
together and they feed and they look
Yes.
after. And now they send poor girls home at 12 hours after a birth.
No,
and they have nobody there.
I know.
And at least we had 7 days in hospital,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
things.
True.
And I think some people, because they don't always have that family support, but I think now it would be much harder to be a parent now than
Yeah, I think it's a different ballgame.
a different whole, even with birthday parties, there's like a whole
Yes.
thing. It's a whole thing
shebang.
now. Like there's so much, I look at my kids and I think there is so much pressure on you.
Yes.
I think the fact we didn't know,
Yeah.
like we didn't know what we were meant to eat when we were pregnant. We did,
Yes.
so we ate everything.
Yes.
We didn't know what we were meant to, when the baby was meant to be doing this, only from what our paediatrician said.
Yes.
Now there's all this comparing that goes on and there's all these Bibles.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can't eat this and you can't do this and you should do this. And I was like, we didn't know any of that. We just
Competitive.
fumbled
I
our way
know.
through and
Yeah.
hoped they turned out, and they did.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. Despite what went along the way. As a parent, what moments have made you proud of your children?
I'm super proud of the decisions they make that are really brave. My son, he had 100 jobs before he's in his job now as a firefighter. But the
He's
fact
firefighter as
he's a
well.
firefighter too.
Yes.
But the fact he just kept going from, like, I thought that was really, I was really proud of him for trying new things. He
yes.
tried a lot of things.
Yes.
And my daughter, I was proud of her when she went to Camp America.
Oh, yeah.
And did that. She got on a plane and didn't know a soul. Like, that's so brave.
Yes.
I thought that was really cool. And when she became a flight attendant,
Yes.
because I'd always wanted to be one, so that I thought that was really cool. And my youngest daughter, she just said she was going at 18 to Cairns to work on boats, and she wanted to do a course, and she's not come back since.
Oh, my goodness.
And
How long has she been there for?
Since she was 18, she's 23.
Oh, wow,
so
yeah.
we see her a lot.
Yes.
A lot. But and she's just kicking goals.
Yeah.
So when I see them do things that I think are really brave, I'm super proud of my son and the way he treats his wife.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. That's from my husband. And when I see them as parents, the older two as parents, that, you kind of know, and I just think they're nice humans. So, but when you see them as parents and parenting and doing, they keep up traditions,
Yes.
and I'm a traditionalist. So Christmas, Easter, they have all
Yes.
the, and the way they love, I think is makes me really proud as a parent.
so nice
But
to know.
and for my youngest one, I think just her braveness, she just has always thought she was okay,
Yeah.
and I think that's pretty cool. Like, it took me a long time to feel okay. So
It's almost a step up.
Yeah.
We've got that tools under the belt.
like, to know you, and obviously there's a saying. What is it? If you some people don't like this saying, but I like this saying. If you marinate a child with love at 21, they'll be really juicy. And,
Yes.
and she's been marinated with love,
Oh,
and she's a
so
product
good.
of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's my next one? What have been your favourite holidays or getaways that you've had with your family, as in when the kids were young or even teenagers and beyond? Have all three of you, the three kids, been able to go away all together?
Yep.
Yeah. With
yep. Holidays have always been a big part. When the kids were young, my husband and I had a place at Eildon and a boat.
Yes.
And so those camping, skiing, holidays were the best.
Yeah.
Like they were. And the kids talk about them, particularly our daughter. She talks about that a lot.
Oh.
And she's recreating a lot of that with her kids, which is beautiful. So we had great holidays there. We had a great holiday with the kids to Fiji.
Oh, nice.
When they were young with another family, really good friends, and all the kids together. That was a really big deal then to go away then. That was really cool. But probably the camping, the Eildon trips, I think, were the biggest. With the family, and we just recently had, my son and his family didn't come, but everybody else did, to Hamilton Island.
Oh, wow.
That was fantastic. It was like being in a holiday house. We rented a house, and it was like we weren't out every night. We were with the kids around the table talking, cooking dinner. Yeah. It reminded me of childhood holidays.
Oh, I love that.
That was really, really cool and really fun. And we've taken our daughter, our youngest daughter, away. The golden child, the others call her, because she got the benefit of a different life. And she's been to 13 countries. So we've had a lot of holidays. And she's, been to Europe and Cuba and America and Mexico, and she's done, and she's a product of that. And the travel's shaped her. So I think travel shapes us. And we had a great family holiday 2 years ago in Queensland. We decided we only give now gifts of experience. And so we gave the children a holiday for Christmas, and that was the family.
Gifts of experience.
Gifts of experience.
Yeah.
So I heard John Travolta say it many, many years ago.
Yeah.
And so now, even for the children, the grandchildren, we give a gift of experience. Yesterday I took the girls to a concert, and it's a day out and a gift of experience, because we remember the experiences.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff.
We have too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
So much stuff. And you don't remember what somebody bought you last year, but you remember if you went away with them or did something with them.
I agree with you there, Di, 100%. Family life as an adult continued. Where do you live now and why?
So we live in Pakenham now.
Yes.
We lived in Montrose for a long time, and then we moved. We were going to the Peninsula, but somehow we got to Pakenham. We went to buy an investment house, and we bought a block of land instead. In fact, I bought the block of land, and my husband didn't even know. He was away fighting fires.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was a whole thing, but he was wonderful about it.
You've done a Hughesy, where Hughesy buys a house. We go there.
Yes, exactly. And we built there. And it's been a really good life. It's been really great where we live. We live on a lake. Yes. We overlook a lake, and we love our outlook. We love our home, but we're ready. It's been we've got a pool. It's a beautiful home. We love to live there.
Yeah.
And it's a happy home.
Yes.
And it's been a home where we love to entertain.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people.
Yes.
A week doesn't go by without me having people for dinner
I
and
love
things.
it. I could just imagine it.
So Pakenham for now, but we'd like to do maybe a city apartment.
Yeah.
Or we're more city people now. We're out and about all the time.
Yes, yes.
And if I'm not country, I'm city. There's no in between, and Pakenham's a bit too in between.
What do you think has been the happiest time in your adult life so far?
The last few years, for sure. So from my 60th birthday.
Yes.
On, without a doubt. Very happy in my adult life when we had Georgia, and I felt like the family was complete. That was a very happy time. But this is happier because I feel more content with who I am.
Yeah.
And I was 40 and 50. I had a crisis, both birthdays, absolute crisis, meltdown, thought life was over.
Oh, gosh.
50 particularly, it was like, oh, my gosh, here's my halfway point. and I remember just feeling old and fat and
no.
not liking myself. And now I look back at the photos, I looked actually fabulous. But I don't know why I thought
Do you know
that.
what? It's the brain.
I know it's the
because
brain.
it's not reality.
No,
Your brain is not looking at reality.
But I turned 60 and I've lost quite a few people in the last sort of 5-6 years.
Okay.
And I'm so grateful to be here and a contentment that I have not felt in a long time.
Oh, so
for my 60th birthday, we hired a big house in Ballarat, big old homestead, gorgeous place that I looked for a year.
Yes.
That was the right place.
Yes.
And we had all the kids come for a few days, and then we had the couples in our life that we've known the longest, that are really, really close friends, like more than 20 years we've known them all. And they all know each other from events and things. And we got rid of the kids, and that was good. And then we had them come for a few days. And that was my happiest birthday ever.
Yeah.
It felt like
it went for a long time.
It went forever. It was a marathon. And then I went out with a whole lot of girlfriends that couldn't come to that because we couldn't have everybody for lunch.
Yes.
And I felt so loved.
Yeah.
And I felt so celebrated. And I felt like I had a lot to celebrate. And I felt
so
really
good.
grateful and really content. And I do remember waking up on my birthday looking in the mirror and actually thinking, this is actually the first time I've quite liked myself.
Oh, Di.
Yeah.
Oh,
and so
that's gorgeous.
I think that's a contentment that, I really don't like everything about myself, of course, still see the bad bits and things, but there's been a contentment for my life, for all the experiences that have shaped me.
Yeah.
And they haven't all been great, but I always believe we're where we're meant to be, exactly where we're meant to be at a certain time, whether it feels crap or it doesn't. And I just remember turning 60, loving my job, loving my life, loving my world, loving where I live, and just a sense of gratitude for what I have. And I remember thinking, if I don't ever have another birthday, I will die happy.
Yes, yes. I love that you've grabbed all your favourite elements of life, where family, friends, and the thing is, I'm with you on the almost like a mini holiday rather than a one dinner, one and done. How many people do you get to chat to at that dinner? To try and get to everyone.
It goes so quick.
But I love that idea of just spending time with all your favourite people and quality time.
Yeah,
so
and it was
good.
really cool because the house we had space for everyone.
Yes.
So at some point, this couple were talking to each other on the veranda, and this couple were playing tennis, and this couple were. And I just remember, and we had beautiful food because food's very big in my life. And we stayed in. We didn't go out. We didn't get it catered for.
Yes.
I didn't want a big 60 cake or any of that. We had passion fruit sponges, which somebody's nana made for me.
I love that.
It was just all done with love.
Yeah, yeah.
And I felt loved. I felt loved, and I think that's really cool to
I love that
get
so
to that.
much.
Some people never feel like that.
Yeah.
So it was
That's
beautiful.
absolute. It's so brilliant.
And I'm already planning my 70th, which is away anyway.
It's true.
But I'm having a hoedown for that one.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's coming and hay bales, and we'll spend time with everyone again.
Planning the 70th. Jeez. My next one is probably a little bit of a flip side one, but the hardest time and how you got through it.
I've had a couple.
I'm going to say there'd be
a couple.
few.
I think all childhood was hard. So, but I just got through it. I don't know how. You just kind of did. I was very suicidal a couple of times in my life, just before I left my husband, my first husband. And how did I get through that? Well, I don't think I got through that. Well, I didn't get through it alone. I got through it with help. So I went and did a whole lot of courses that didn't change my life but showed me I could.
Yes.
And that was a revelation.
Yes.
Because I thought life was about what happened to me.
Yeah.
And I thought life was all about what had happened to me rather than what I could do about it. I remember being 32, sitting in that class, and we could tell our story. So I told my story in quite graphic detail because I was quite good at it by then.
Yes.
And then the facilitator said, well, that's an interesting story, Di. Now, what are you going to do about it? And I went, oh, I don't think you've heard me. Look what happened to me.
Yes.
And she goes, no, I heard. But you're 32, you've got 2 young children. What are you going to do about your life? And I hated her. She became a very good friend, but I hated her. And I was like, how dare you?
I want you to listen to what I've said.
But she really, like, that course showed me that my life was my responsibility. And that was actually the biggest revelation for me on learning that. And then I've done pretty much every self-development course. I've danced around naked in moonlight. I've sat in sweat lodges. I went to a silent meditation was meant to be for 48 hours, and they asked me to leave after 6. They told me I wasn't ready.
Just could not cope with that.
I'm still not ready.
Yeah,
actually.
I couldn't. Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know. It sure isn't in my vocab.
But not on my own. Definitely, I have not learned any of this on my own, and I'm still learning, and I'm learning every day. And I think I learn a lot from I do think I learn a lot from Daz.
Yes.
Because he didn't have to learn it; he just does it.
Yeah.
And I had to learn it, and that really annoys me.
It's just innate. Well, moving on to my next segment is work and profession. What was your first job?
My first job was a checkout chicken Safeway.
Oh, my gosh, I love it.
Oh, my God, I loved it too. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. I was so good at it.
Yes.
And it was in the days where the boss sat in the office up the top and he had a 2-way mirror and he would look at you, and he had speakers on you had speakers at the register.
Yes.
You had to give change, had to count change out. And my line was always full. People would always be full, and they always wanted. I had my regulars, right? I was like 14, 15. No, actually, my very first job was pouring beers in a pub, but that's another story.
Oh, wow.
That was a legal job, but my illegal job. But my first legal job was Safeway, checkout chicken Safeway.
Change my notes here. What was your first legal job?
Yes, checkout chicken Safeway.
So is that Bulleen?
That was in Kew, actually.
Oh, right.
I don't know why it was in Kew. I think my mum worked there, near there, and she drove me. And and the boss used to say through the speaker, Diane, stop talking. And clear the queues. So I got the sack because I talked too much to the customers. And now I think if a supermarket, there are supermarkets in Sweden and Denmark that are open where they chat to you.
Yes. Connection.
And connection. Like it was innate in me. I loved it.
Stop.
I loved it. And then I worked in retail and stuff, and I loved that too.
Yes. So what's your profession or job now?
So a bit of mixed bag. So facilitating and training is mostly, and speaking is mostly what I do.
Yes.
So I started off teaching that course that I said I went and did.
Oh, yes.
Years ago, I became a facilitator for that. And I worked with prisoners.
Okay.
From Pentridge. So it was pretty rough and tumble. So we did
How on earth did you end up there?
Through the Salvation Army.
Yes.
Another long story.
Yes.
And I taught them that they could change their life if they changed their mindset, and teaching them that was pretty hard at first.
Oh, I bet.
So that I got into that, and then I worked with a whole lot of single mums and who were in positions that I was, and then I worked with drug-affected teenage people who were, I just thought I could change the world and help everybody.
Yes.
And then I worked with chronically long-term unemployed people who'd been unemployed for 10 years or more, so generational unemployment with mindset. And we always talked about self-worth and things. And look, I found myself in so many jobs. I've got the sack from lots of them because I talk too much. And I give my opinion a lot. And if integrity is probably my highest value. So if somebody says something in a boardroom and then they go out and they treat people differently, I get really angry and I say my piece.
Yes.
I'm learning communication styles much more as I get older. And but that really annoys me when I see people not not doing what they say.
Yes.
So do what you say and say what you do. Like that's really big for me.
Yes.
So I've had lots of different reincarnations of jobs, but mostly it's been in training, learning and development, leadership, facilitation, that kind of thing. So, but I just say I chat for a living.
That is, you know what, that's the best.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything better than that. What did you want to be when you grew up?
A flight attendant.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always wanted to be a flight attendant or a TV presenter.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to be on a TV show, have my own morning show.
I could see you doing that.
I could see me doing that too.
Oh,
Channel 9, where are you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I definitely, I used to watch Romper Room and I wanted to be her. She never called my name.
Miss Helena.
Diane never said Diane in the magic mirror, not once. And I watched every day. But a flight attendant I wanted to be, and I did try. They rejected me. I know, and I would have been such a great flight attendant.
I mean, back in the day, so picky.
Oh, I know, but
So
even
selective.
now it still is. And I would have been a great flight attendant. My daughter is too. I would have chatted to everybody down the aisle. And I keep saying that when they bring out pensioner airlines, I'm going to be the old trolley dolly going down, saying hello to everybody and things. So, yeah, flight attendant, TV presenter, a radio, and I have a terrible voice, so I would never be on radio. But yeah.
See, I love the sound of your voice.
Do you?
In your videos, there's something so satisfying about the way you speak.
Oh,
to
really?
me,
I can't stand the sound of my voice, but thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's
I'll
what I
accept
think.
the compliment.
So satisfying to hear you speak. And it's just the way you. I don't know. It's not something I can put my finger on.
Well,
just what you were saying about flight attendants. So generally, with flying in Australia, all the flight attendants are quite young.
Yes.
We flew Delta a
they're
few years
old.
ago, and that was a really noticeable difference. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad thing.
In America,
it was just
they're old.
noticeable.
And they're not as glamorous.
Yes.
And I like the glamour.
Yes.
So I still get a bit upset.
They're
My
meticulous.
daughter is perfect. She goes to work. She's perfect. Got the nice, beautiful lipstick on and looks perfect. And I'm a bit old-fashioned. I'm very old-fashioned, actually. I'm very old. And I like them to look a certain way. And I still dress for a flight.
Yes.
I dress up for a flight still. I think I'm not really into I like to be comfortable, but I'd rather be glamorous than comfortable. And I think flying is an occasion, and I don't subscribe to leisure wear on a plane. But I mean, you do you. If you're happy doing that, but for me, I wouldn't be happy doing that.
Yes,
so,
I'm with you there. I don't know what that is.
I like them to look glamorous.
Like the plane outfit. What's my plane outfit going to be?
Yeah. Well, I
know.
planned mine, but it's got heels. I've already planned my Canada wardrobe, and I'm not gone yet.
Oh my goodness. What are you most proud of in your career?
Hopefully, hopefully I've inspired people to think differently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably most proud that people are different leaders.
Yes.
And leadership, I love leadership. I love teaching it. I love sharing it. I love learning about it. But I am very proud that when it's so important because it has, and you don't have to be in a leadership role to be a leader.
Mm-hmm.
We can all be
100%.
leaders. Right?
100%.
So, but being able to shape somebody's mindset and belief in themselves mainly, that they then believe in themselves.
Yes.
And then they go out and be a better version of them. When I see that and I know that something I've done has impacted somebody and maybe even made them a better husband when they walked in the door, or a better sister, or a better friend, or not just being about at work. But,
yes, I agree. It's about the person.
But the person and the mindset, if something I have said has impacted them and made a difference, and I know it has because I've got hundreds of letters that I in a book that mean a lot to me. And people will often write something about, I remember doing a course with you and now I da-da-da and da-da-da. And I was like, it's like you as a teacher. We can shape, we all have a chance to make a difference 100%. In somebody's life every single day.
Yes.
And the fact I've done that in my career, I'm super proud.
I love that. That is perfect. Oh, so now let's chat about your passions and interests. Now, I'm intrigued here because I think I have followed you from the beginning with you have an amazing following on your Facebook page and Instagram is At a Dash of Love. How did it start? How was it born?
Wow.
I saw the beginning. So
the very beginning. Well, I was brought up with. I wasn't really brought up with it, but my nan and my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
My mum cooked a lot, and she was a great cook, but I don't ever remember her doing this. But
Okay.
I remember my nan and my aunt. My aunt had an Aga oven.
Okay.
And she cooked roast pork.
Yes.
And she was from the country.
Oh.
And she used to add love to the food.
Oh,
and
yes.
she used to say, you can't come in the kitchen if you don't have love in your heart because the food will taste different.
Yes.
And I always used to ask, why does the food taste so much better here?
Yeah.
And my nan the same, add a dash of love to your food. So that's kind of how it really was born. And I've always done that sort of.
Yes.
And then many, many years ago, I had another business called You Are Special, and I ran seminars that were really empowering for
Oh, wow.
women, and not just women. I did a lot in corporate as well.
Yep.
But I think at the time in corporate, they weren't ready for that yet because as soon as I mentioned love, love your customers or love, they turned off it a bit. Nowadays, they embrace it, but they turned off it a bit. And then I started a cooking class for some of these girls who said they didn't like cooking.
Oh, yeah.
And so I said, come around to my place and I'll show you that cooking can be joyful.
Yes.
And it's not that difficult.
No, it's not.
Right? But you've got to have a mindset for it.
Yes.
And so I've created a cookbook called Add a Dash of Love.
Oh,
and then I gave
wow.
it out to them and I gave it out to all my family.
Yes.
And it's got like Di's recipes, and in the ingredients it has, a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, whatever, and it has Add a Dash of Love in every ingredient.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yes.
Yeah, in every ingredient. I've never done anything with it. It's just been for family and friends
Yes.
and things. And so that's kind of really, I've always done it. And when I've cooked with the grandkids, we always go, oh, what's missing? And they go, oh, the dash of love. So we literally get it out of our heart and
Yes.
sprinkle it into the bowl.
Yes.
And sometimes they'll go, Mum's lasagna doesn't taste like that because she didn't add the love. And I go, she added the love, you just didn't see it.
Oh,
So
yes.
it's become a bit of a thing, and that I've added a dash of love to everywhere. And so when I started the Instagram page at a dash of love, I had recently been retrenched
Okay.
from a job. And
Okay.
that was horrible because that's, even though they say, what do they say? You're not redundant. The job is.
Yes,
the job
yes,
was. You
yes.
still feel redundant.
Yes.
And I had been told by about 55 recruiters that I was too old. One recruiter on a Zoom call who was about 23 said to me, you haven't got any qualifications. And I go, yeah, I have, but most of them are life, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
I've got my certificates and things, but I don't have a degree. And then she said to me, well, I'm not trying to be rude, but now, word for anyone listening. If you have to say, I'm not trying to be rude, but you should not
Here it
say
comes. That's right.
Do not say it.
Yes.
So she said, I'm not trying to be rude, but look, you're quite old just looking at you. And maybe you should think about giving up work and retiring. So I was at the time, 62. And I got off that phone call and I was actually in severe depression. I was at my counsellor, back at my gorgeous counsellor, and it really sent me in a spin. So I'd already been made redundant and I'd had about 55 rejections, and I think the whole recruitment industry needs complete shape up because they ask you a series of questions that tells you nothing about them. They look at a resume that tells you nothing about you, and it's not how I would ever interview or how I teach companies to interview if you want to find the right fit for the job. Anyway, so I was home, I was bored.
Oh, that's extraordinary.
And I thought I think I'll just do a little video on a dash of love.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm going to say. I know nothing about this world. I don't know anything about hashtags. I don't know anything about algorithms.
Yes.
I don't know anything about anything, really.
Yes.
And I'm so not an influencer. And I so got sick of seeing all these so-called experts telling me what I should wear, how I should live, what I should take, what I should do. And I thought, I'll just start this dash of love because I think the world needs more love.
Yeah, yeah.
And it certainly does right now more than ever. But
Yes.
I wherever I've worked, people have said, you sprinkle, I miss your dash of love everywhere.
Yes.
And, maybe when I walked into the office or how I make somebody feel or whatnot. And so I just kind of started it like that and said, let's start a little community that sprinkles more love and I'll show you how I add more love to my life.
Yes.
And I'm not telling you how to live. I'm just showing you how I add more love to my life. And you can choose to take on some of the things.
That's right.
So most of it is through fashion.
Yes.
Because I love fashion. And
oh my gosh, Di, everything that you wear, everything. And everything that you have said around wear what makes you feel good, like everything that you put together, my goodness gracious, you are stunning, just so stunning, like the colours, the match, and your explanation of what you're wearing, where it's from, and like you're saying, you know, no big brands or anything like that, but it's just how you put it together and you dress how you feel for the day. Was sold straight after. I was like, I love this.
And it changes how I feel.
Yes.
What I wear changes how I feel and makes me the best version of me.
Yes.
So it really started off with that. And it was like, I think I'll just share a bit of, not tagging by this or whatever and not sponsored, very authentic. And most of it, I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes. I buy a lot, but I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. And so I started off like that, and then I thought I'd do some mindset stuff.
Yes.
And obviously I do some cooking stuff and relationship stuff. I'm very passionate about people keeping passion in their relationships because it's so easy, and it is easy because when you have young kids especially, it's really hard to keep that love alive because you're so exhausted by the end of the day, right? So, but I'm passionate that, and maybe because I'm at the other end of the spectrum, but so many people divorce at 50 or their kids are growing up and then they separate. And I think it's because they didn't keep dating.
Yeah,
they didn't keep we have to keep finding things that as we grow, we either grow apart or you grow together, right? So I'm very passionate about helping people. And we've learned, we've had a few times in our life that we were nearly going to call it quits. Well, I was. Dad wasn't on the same page, but I was ready to call it quits and stuff. And we had some really tough times. But so it came to Dash of Love. So I thought maybe we could share how I date or how we put some little love notes in each other, or how now he buys me flowers.
Yes.
He never used to because he didn't know, he thought they were a waste of money, but now he knows what they mean to me.
Yes.
It's not a waste of money. So how we can maybe be a bit kinder to each other, maybe that'll inspire somebody to do something more. I might set the table for us and create a little meal or date night or date day. So it came from that. And then it really also came now with travel as well. So how to add more love through travel, but also so many people, again, back on the relationship thing, would like to celebrate an anniversary or a birthday or a friend with a friend, but can't be bothered, don't know what to do. I love the research.
Yes.
So I've got my travel agent's license now, and I'm going to launch Add a Dash of Love Travel later in the year. And it will start off with weekends away or nights away.
Yeah.
But not just away, finding something fun to do in that.
Yeah.
So find a fun experience because I'm really good at that.
Yes.
So that, and then I kind of consult to businesses with how to add more love to their customers.
Yes.
So the small things, when a package arrives, when a gift arrives, how does it look? How does it feel?
Yeah.
Can you turn a one-time customer into a raving fan? You definitely can.
Yes.
But it takes a little bit of effort.
Oh, gosh.
And
so good.
And so I'm working with companies now and also with them to how to add more love to their employees. Like not rocket science.
So important.
None of this is rocket science. It's so simple. It kind of amazes me that people don't know it.
No, I know.
I think it's sad that people don't know that if people are coming into a workplace, or even if they're not coming in, they're working from home, if they feel valued and they feel appreciated, then they'll go to the end of the earth.
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
right.
And it's really so simple. And maybe because I've worked in a lot of bad places where they didn't teach you that.
True.
I'm passionate about sharing that. So I don't have a plan for a dash of love. I don't know where it's going.
Well, I love
have
it.
lots of messages on a daily basis with someone saying, "Oh, I was feeling terrible today, and then I decided to go and put a coloured cardigan on, and now I feel so much better," or "This has really helped me, thank you," or "This has helped me see I made an effort. This is what I did with my husband today." Or
so good.
And I think if I can maybe impact some wisdom or just add some more love to somebody's life or inspire them to think a little differently.
I think so. One of the things that I remember, this is only one of the things, there's heaps that you've done, but when you were talking about when women go out with other women, they're going out for lunch or dinner and everything, and what they look like and how they dress compared to when they're going out with their partner or their husband, that they seem to be putting more effort into the girls'
nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was very,
I know.
very.
I know. And that's a really big thing of mine because and it's not to judge because my gorgeous gran used to say, "Don't judge, bless." And it's hard not to judge because we all do judge at some points. But when I find myself judging, I then tap myself. I hear her tap me on the shoulder and I go, "Bless." So instead of judging, I bless. I like that saying. But sometimes I see mums, in school grounds or going to schools or whatever. And I think you haven't put any effort.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, and men the same, but being a woman, I think of the women's side of it. I just think you used to do things.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, when you first met someone, you shaved your bits.
Yes, yes.
You smelt good.
Yes.
You had fresh breath.
Yes.
If you were going out, even if they were coming over for a movie, you'd make an effort.
Yes.
Why do we not make that effort now?
Yes.
And I worked with everyone I work with is young now, everyone, because I'm old. And I love working with young people because their way of thinking, I love debating and hearing conversations, and everyone has a story, so I love hearing about theirs, and hence your podcast here, right?
Yes.
But I remember talking to some girls, and I was telling them that because I get quite dressed up for work, and I like makeup, I like nice clothes, I like heels, I like all of that. But they come from a different era that they don't get dressed up for work. They just kind of come how they come. And I don't understand that because I was brought up in a different era.
Yeah.
And there's good and bad for that. Oh, good for them. They feel comfortable, da-da-da. But I just come from a very different world. And I would say to them, they go, "I bet you can't wait to get those heels off and stuff when you get home." And I go, "Surely, I absolutely can't because, they're not that comfortable. But I'll always stay in them till my husband gets home."
Yes.
And they go, "What? That's so 1950s. And I go, "Well, I want him when he walks in to think I'm the sexiest person in the world."
Yes.
And to think, "Wow, she looks gorgeous," because 5 minutes after he's home, I'm going to be in my tracksuit and I'm not looking so gorgeous, right? And he'll still love me.
Yes.
But and he does the same. He'll often stay in his uniform because he knows I'm going to be home and I might only get to see him like that for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Whereas why do the people at work get to see the best version?
True.
Sometimes we're nicer to the people we work with than the people we live with, right? Actually, it's true. Sometimes I think, or I'll say to my husband or myself, "You wouldn't speak to the people you work with like that." But we speak to the people we love.
True.
Like that.
Very
It's
true.
true. So,
Very true.
Hopefully, yeah. Look, and there was lots of people that will go, "That's so 1950s. That's so judgmental." But
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Just how
effort.
I feel.
Put the effort in.
Put the effort
don't know.
in. It's not
just
hard,
not-
it's not. And it is hard when you've got little kids and you're tired. But even then, you can have a carpet picnic.
Yeah.
You mightn't have any money or no one to mind the kids, but you can open a bottle of wine. You can set up a little picnic. You can put music on. Music changes a household. I have music on so much.
Yes.
And when I'm cooking, I put music on. When I'm at home and I'm reading, I have music on. And I love TV. I love watching shows. But music changes the way I feel. And it's like clothes. It changes my mood.
So good. So good. Oh, my goodness. Well, tell me about your favourite music and bands, because you've been talking about the country side of things.
Well, my favourite song is "Take Me Home, Country Road."
Oh yes,
it's my funeral song. I've planned my entire.
That's right, you have to.
I've planned my entire funeral. Right down to wine, champagne on arrival.
No funeral sandwiches. Do you know what?
Yeah.
When you talked about
no funeral sandwiches. Why? So somebody you love dies and you eat these terrible sandwiches. How is that celebrating their life?
Oh, it's so brilliant. Yes.
No, beautiful chicken sandwiches.
Yes.
Chicken sandwiches, passion fruit sponge, pavlova, homemade, of course, made with love.
Yes.
All the food has to be made with love. Champagne on arrival, because that's when you need it.
Yes.
At a funeral.
Yes.
And at a winery. I've planned it. So back to the music.
Yes.
And I've even done a video for people. Yes. And I've even got in my phone my photos that I want showing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Wow, that is.
And I'm,
right,
because I think most people don't talk about it.
No.
And I'm actually very comfortable. I'm more comfortable with death than life. I'm not comfortable with dying.
Yes.
But being dead doesn't scare me at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I'll quite enjoy it when I get there. I'm not in a rush. But so music, definitely John Denver.
Yes.
Take Me Home Country Road and Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Oh, yeah.
In first class,
so
of
good.
course. So that's when I'm going out. So those two. Anything Johnny Cash, anything Dolly Parton, anything Kenny Rogers. But Alan Langley, I love Alan Langley and Lainey Wilson. But pretty much any country. Dixie Chicks.
Oh, yes.
I love the Dixie Chicks. But I love Cher as well.
Oh, yeah.
I just tried to
Could you do line dancing?
Yes.
Yes.
I've started line dancing, so that was fun. Yes. So that's
that kind of country.
Trying my new things. Yeah, a bit of yeehaw, a bit of country. I mean, it's a bit like leopard. It's always been like, to me, it's always been in fashion, but it's now just in fashion again to be a cowgirl or whatever.
Funny. Yes.
But for me, it's always been like that. I'm embracing it.
Yes.
I'm embracing it more. But I like Bryan Adams.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just trying to think who I like. I love Michael Jackson music.
Yes.
I like music that just Tina Turner. I love her music. But I just like music that makes me feel good.
Yes.
So it's just about, does it make me feel good? Does it speak to me? Does it make me feel good?
It's so important.
It's so important.
Yeah.
So even though country music is, my dad died, my wife left, whatever, I don't see it like that.
Yes.
I see it as joyful and fun, and I play now French music and Italian music.
A wide range.
And a whole wide range. I'm really into jazz too right now.
Okay.
So Diana Krall.
Yes.
And some of the jazz people I've been listening to, which I've absolutely loved. I just found out last week at AI. I didn't even know they weren't real. Doesn't matter though. I still love them.
Oh, Richard Marx has just done a jazz style.
Has he? Yeah.
Style record. Well, describe your first concert experience. What's your first concert?
David Cassidy.
Oh, my gosh.
David Cassidy
from the Partridge Family. Yes.
At the MCG.
Oh,
I was 13. I was squashed in and I absolutely fell in love.
Oh, my gosh. At the MCG.
At the MCG, it was, I don't know how I got there, why I got the ticket, probably hitchhiked. Got the tickets. Probably stole the tickets, I don't know. David Cassidy at the MCG, and then my first big concert was Bay City Rollers.
Oh, yes.
And I had the tartan. My mum sewed us the tartan clothes.
Oh, my gosh.
And I caught Woody's hat at Festival Hall.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Festival Hall.
Yeah.
So, I just, oh my gosh.
I love concerts.
I love concerts too. They've just become a bit elitist.
The best. Oh.
Now, look, they're so expensive.
They are.
It's worth it when you get there. But when you're paying the money, it's so much money.
We got tickets to the John Fun experience.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
A friend and I are going.
Yeah.
But I thought we were not going to be able to get tickets. It was just blowing out cost and availability. It was crazy.
I know,
It was just crazy. So I can't believe we got tickets. It was about 2 hours after they went on sale. I was in and out. And for some reason, these two came up and I was like, oh, my gosh. So
get them.
Grab
Yeah.
them. So
good. I loved John Farnham. I went to a lot of his concerts.
I love all of his music. So, yeah, and it's an amazing lineup. It's an amazing lineup.
Yeah,
so,
it'd be a great concert.
Well, what are your favourite movies, TV shows, actors?
Favourite movies? Oh, well, Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, yes.
And the old-fashioned, the black and white version.
Yes.
Which I watch every year.
Yes.
And It's a Wonderful Life is the other one.
Yes.
I watch every year.
Yes.
Probably Pretty Woman.
Yes.
I'm a romantic, so
Yeah.
anything romantic, any rom-com.
There's nothing like these days. What good movies are around these days? Compared to back in the day, you're like, when I'm on a plane, I'll watch old movies.
Yeah.
New ones, no.
Yeah,
no.
I did watch the Neil Diamond one.
Oh, yeah.
I loved that.
Yes.
I loved that because I love Kate Hudson. She would be one of my
Yes.
favourite actresses.
Yes. She's gorgeous.
And TV shows. I mean, I do like a lot of movies. I know, and I like it where I love going to the movies.
Yes.
I love. We've got all the big screen and the horrible sound system my husband loves so much that just doofs everywhere. But I love going to the movies.
Yes,
I think
agree.
that is
Same.
beautiful.
I hope it never
Experience.
disappears.
And no, I just love it. And TV shows. Well, I've loved, of course, The Madison.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I never have seen Grief Explained like that. And
Yes.
Michelle Pfeiffer, I adore, and Kurt Russell. I just have loved that. Yellowstone.
Yes.
Loved Yellowstone. Ted Lasso.
Oh, Ted Lasso's great.
Loved Ted Lasso.
Yeah, new season's coming out soon. Ted Lasso.
Yeah. What else? I
There's
do
so
watch
much
a lot
now.
of TV. There's so many
Streaming
so many
services.
shows and so many streaming services.
It's too much
But
sometimes.
I had fun with Once a Wife.
Yes.
I used to love Married at First Sight, but not anymore.
Oh, that's really taken a turn,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, my next segment is family and friendships. So describe your friendships and how valuable they are to you.
Oh, friendships
my
are everything
gosh.
to me. I'm just telling you.
Yes, all
Friendships
good.
are everything to me. Well, I place so much value on friends, and I think that comes back to, remember I said in the early days my parents just cut people off.
Yes, yes.
Most of our friends we've had for more than 20 years,
yeah.
most of them 30 plus.
Wow.
We've been having dinner with the same group of 4 couples for over 20 years. We
Oh,
have 4
wow.
dinner parties a year, which mean
wow.
everything to me.
Yes.
And I think they're an extension of family because I'm not close to my sister at all. I'm close to my brother, but
Does he live in Melbourne?
yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. And we're very close, but I'm not very close to, like, I don't have extended family
Okay.
I'm close to at all. I wouldn't know an aunt or a cousin if I saw them. And so my friends are like that. They're
friends are your family.
Family is
Yes.
what I call them.
Yes.
And I place a lot of value in it, and I'm a very good connector. So I'm very good at organising, and I'm very good at making sure, like, our calendar is always full, very full, very busy, but it's to catch up with people and to connect with people.
Yes.
So I'll often ring them and go, when are we doing lunch? When are we doing dinner? When are we going away? What are we doing? Da-da-da. And my husband isn't the organizer, but he's also very good he's a very unusual male in that he calls his mates to say hello for no other reason, and men don't do that.
Yeah.
And I love to call and chat, just call and just chat and say hi and check in on people.
Yeah.
So, and also let people know how important they are. So I do that visibly with cards, texts,
So
videos, messages.
I love it though. So
And I think there's nothing more important than the written word.
yes.
And there's nothing more important than families sitting around a table, not just families, but friends, families. I my happiest place is when people are sitting at my dining room table with food that I've made with love and we're all talking and we have lovely wine.
Yes. I was going to say, well, what's your favourite thing to do with friends?
That.
A dinner, yeah.
A dinner,
Food.
a lunch, actually as I'm getting older, lunch.
Well, because then it can go for longer, right?
Yeah. At home or a winery. A winery lunch is just my idea of heaven.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a fancy winery lunch. I'm not really into posh fine dining. I like nice food, but I'm not a fine dining girl.
Yes.
But I love experiencing great restaurants and great places.
Wineries always have good food. They always have good
they
food.
do. Good food.
Yeah.
Really, always good food.
That's so good. Well, my next segment is life's turning points. Can you share a significant turning point or moment of realisation in your life?
Definitely when I came back from the suicidal point in my life at 32.
Mm-hmm.
Major turning point because that part was when I went to do that course and she said, your life is your responsibility. And I went, so that was absolutely major. Probably another really big turning point was being a mum again at 41. That was, that was a very pivotal moment to be doing all that again because I didn't know if I would be any good at it. The third time, I wasn't sure if I was good at it the first or second time. So, but I was pretty good at it the third time. That and marrying again.
Mm-hmm.
So the night before our wedding, I rang Daz to say I couldn't marry him.
Oh, did you?
And I wasn't going to get married. And I was on the floor rocking like a baby.
Gosh.
And I said I don't want to get married again. And the lady we had we had a church wedding, but we also had a celebrant do a spiritual part in our wedding. And I rang her and said, don't come, I'm not getting married. The wedding's off. And she said, what do you mean? And she came out and talked to me at midnight and I was on the floor rocking and she said, why don't you want to get married? And I said, because I felt like such a failure when my first marriage didn't keep going.
Yeah.
Even though I had to get out of it for my own life. But I didn't like being divorced. I felt like a failure. And I said to her, I don't want to fail again. And I don't want to be hurt again because I hated being divorced. And she said, well, to love is to risk being hurt. So if you're not prepared to risk being hurt, you will never love again.
No, that's, yeah.
And that was pivotal. That was pivotal. And I remember just going down that and I was like, I cannot walk that aisle unless I know that I am good. This is it.
Yeah, yeah.
This is it. Unless it turns really bad, this is it. Like this is, Sometimes I think in a marriage there should be like I'll do it for 10 years and then let's have another clause. Let's revisit the contract.
Reassess. That's right.
But had we done that, I mightn't have been here.
That's true. That's very, very true. Very true. Well, my next segment is a little bit lighter. It is called Curious Corner, where I ask random questions about my guest. Can you recall a time where you just couldn't stop laughing about something?
That's every time I'm with my friend Susie. My friend Susie and I laugh about everything, and we laugh so much about nothing really, about everything.
Yes.
I think nearly every time I'm with her, it's filled with laughter. And I see her line dancing. I see her every week. She's one of my closest friends. And
so good.
Yes.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten, and would you eat it again?
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten. Well, we did a TV show a few years ago. We did a wellness TV show with Sam Wood, and I signed us up for that. My poor husband, I didn't tell him until it was too late. He's so gorgeous. And we did a wellness thing in Tasmania, and I had to – it's not weird, but it was weird for me because we were at an oyster farm.
Okay.
And we had to shuck oysters and swallow them.
Yes.
And they said, how are you with oysters? I said, I hate oysters. I hate them. Like, they actually make me vomit.
Yeah, I don't understand them
either. They go, well, you need to for the show. Like, you need to because we're at this farm. We've got to sell the show, right? So I put one down and I brought it straight up.
Oh,
So then they had to give me, well, we called it a stunt oyster. So it was an oyster where I pretended that I go, oh, that was delicious. And then my friend said, I thought you didn't eat oysters.
Oh,
I said,
no.
no, I didn't.
What was the show called?
Wellness TV, Well Traveller. Well Traveller.
My goodness.
It was an episode we did. We had a whole weekend in Tasmania. It was fantastic because I should be a travel writer.
Oh, yes.
I should be on Getaway, really.
Yes.
That would be
You should.
my dream job. That would be.
I'll tell you could do a lot of things. Yes, I'm not an oyster person.
No.
My husband eats them. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
And I'm not very adventurous with food.
Okay.
Like I do like what I like.
Yes,
and,
yes.
I can't do mushrooms.
Okay.
They make me throw up the smell. And I'm not. I don't go to countries and eat their local.
Yes.
I'm not good with that.
There you go. Well, that's safe with Canada.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
So my next one is name 5 people you would invite for dinner and why.
Oh, now I did think of this. I had to answer this something else once. Wow.
Can be anyone.
Who
Can be
would
celebrities. Can be people from the
Yes,
past.
I know. And
people you've always wanted to chat to.
Ben Fordham.
Oh, yes.
I
Yes.
find Ben Fordham one of the most intellectual and interesting people.
Yes.
So definitely him. My husband's nan, who is like my nan, she's passed.
Yes.
But Aini, I adored. She was like my nan, and I would love to chat to her, have some really, really long chats to her.
Yes.
My friend Simone, who passed, who is just everything to me, and I'd do anything for a minute more with her.
Oh, gosh.
So I would love for her to come. I would really – who was it the other day where I was watching an interview? Actually, it was Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, yes.
And I was watching an interview with her and her life, and I thought,
Wow.
she's actually had a really interesting life.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know who else I admire and I would like to find out more is Goldie Hawn.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I love Goldie Hawn. And
I love
Kate
her.
Hudson.
I love the way they look at life.
Yeah. Yeah. That's still one of my favourite movies, Overboard, from
Oh, yeah.
many years ago.
Oh, Private Benjamin, I would be that girl.
Brilliant.
I would be hopeless.
So brilliant. Oh, now I wonder what you'll choose here. If you could choose one song to play every time you walked into a room, what would you choose? Leaving on a jet plane.
Every time I walked into a room. Well, whenever I walk into anywhere and they're playing either Leaving a Jet Plane or Take Me Home Country Road, I feel like I'm home.
Yeah, like a power song. Like
It's
that
just
makes you tick.
Yeah, it makes me tick. But I also love Katy Perry. Is it Raw?
Yes.
I love Raw.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I love that too.
That's powerful.
Yeah. And I do love Helen Reddy. I often play it. I Am Woman.
Yes.
Give me Raw. I love that.
Someone else just chose that one.
Yeah.
Now this one, I struggled with this one when I was interviewed by my cousin because I do cook a lot of things. Signature dish to cook.
Yes, I struggle with that too. So I'm often, my most requested thing to bring somewhere is my sausage rolls.
Oh, yes.
So I make incredibly great sausage rolls due to the fact that I put chorizo and chutney in them.
Yes.
Which I heard
Fruit
years
chutney?
ago. Fruit
Just
chutney.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it's the chorizo, the quality of the chorizo and the quality of the sausage meat
Sausage
I use. So that's often asked, but look, I do an amazing ribeye.
Oh, yes.
And I'm very fussy with I go all the way to Melbourne for my steak.
Yes.
And I do an amazing ribeye and homemade. I've mastered the art and I'm so proud of my béarnaise sauce.
Oh, yes.
Which is so Mauritius to die for. And my French potatoes.
Okay.
So that's probably my current signature dish. Any roast.
Yes.
Lemon meringue pie used to be, but my husband took it over. Now he makes a better one than I do.
Aww.
And it's his family recipe, so that's fair.
Oh, wow.
So that's his most requested dish. And I do a great a really great steamed jam pudding and custard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds good too. There's quite a few there.
So, but there's quite a few. But most things I cook, I love to cook.
So do I. Yeah.
And I just find it joyful. And
Yes.
my mum did, and I do think you get your love of cooking or not
Yes.
from who you grew up with.
Yeah.
And she never resented being in the kitchen. I mean, I'm sure she probably did, but she never showed it.
The daily meals.
Yeah.
Well, I've added in a new question. You're the first person to experience this one. I thought this was a really good one. If you came with a warning label, what would it say?
Talks too much. Loud. She's loud and she talks too much. Because that's been my entire...
I don't reckon you could have answered that any better. That's awesome. That is so good. I just really, that's a good question. I thought, I like that one. Now, this one is, as I've injured myself several times over the years, I'm really curious. I'm so accident prone. So many things happen to me. Tell us about a time you accidentally injured yourself.
Oh, well, I've broken nearly every bone.
Oh.
So I've broken both legs, both arms, collarbone, nose, ankle, toes.
Oh, my goodness. Am I your daughter?
All of it. Maybe.
Shivers.
Maybe.
How?
So, just at school, I fell off the monkey bars and I broke my leg and my arm at the same time. I had my first ski trip, my first ever ski trip on a school camp, and I broke my leg, and that was horrendous. I got hit by a car on a skateboard, and I broke my collarbone and my arm. We were in a car accident on the way to my deb. I never got to do my deb.
Oh, my goodness.
And we were in a car accident and I broke my wrist and my ankle.
Shivers.
You name it. I've broken it.
How are you still alive?
And my middle daughter has she broke her arm like 11 times or something, same arm.
Oh, my goodness.
So, yes.
Oh, wow.
But I'm still here.
That
just
takes
with my broken old bones.
Oh, my gosh. My next one is the hall pass question. So if you were going to have a night with other than someone than your beloved, who would it be?
I'd be...
Don't say a next door neighbour or something like that.
Oh, no. God, definitely not.
Don't waste it on that.
No, it would be... Oh, look... Actually, he would be at my dinner table too, David Beckham.
Oh, David Beckham. Thought you were going to say Keith Urban then, because I was thinking
No,
of the
David
country.
Beckham, Kevin Costner too I love, but
yeah.
David Beckham, he is the only man I've ever known that looks good with a neck tattoo and wears a cardigan. I don't know one other man that can wear a cardigan and have a neck tattoo and look that good.
Yes.
And he's getting hotter as he's getting older. So is his wife. I think she's gorgeous. I've always loved her. But I just think he's beyond, like, whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be my hall pass for sure.
Agree.
Actually,
Shout
I'm
out to
getting
David
hot
Beckham.
just talking about it.
My final segment is legacy and reflections. Oh, my goodness. How would you choose? What are you most proud of in your life as a whole?
Creating the family that I've had made with love from no role model.
Yes. Yes.
So I actually find it a really easy question.
From scratch.
I think my kids, we've got a beautiful family and we've got a very close family and connected family, and I never had that. So I'm so proud that I have that.
So good, so good. Is there anything in life you regret?
Yeah, I regret not having a career. Like my husband's been in his job 24 years.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Which I think is amazing. And you see people 10 years, 20 years in a job, and I just think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've always worked.
Yes.
But I've never had a career.
Yeah.
And I would have liked to have been a teacher as well.
Okay.
And I often think if I had a career, it'd be easy to step back into and I wouldn't have to deal with those recruitment people that tell me I'm too old.
The funny thing about that, so this 23-year-old, right, if she interviewed a 35-year-old, she'd probably consider a 35-year-old old.
Yeah, but I was geriatric to her.
But that's just...
I know, but again, it shows how what we say can impact someone. We have no idea of their life. And so, and I talk a lot, so, and I often say something, I think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I'm very now conscious of what I more conscious, not always enough conscious, but more conscious of what I say can impact somebody.
Yeah.
And we have no idea. We look at someone and we think, everybody thinks about somebody else, they've got a perfect life. I've never met anybody with a perfect life.
No.
And sometimes the people that look the most perfect have the most pain underneath.
Yes, 100%.
And so now I just think, we don't know.
No.
We do not know. So let's just be kind.
That 23-year-old will also become your age as well. So
one day, maybe.
That's right. Well, my last one is, when you look back on your life, what do you hope to be remembered for?
I hope that people say she wasn't kind and caring and people enjoyed being with me.
Yes. Yes.
So I hope that people say that the interactions I spent with her were joyful.
Yes. So good. Well, that has brought me to the end of my questions. This has been such a pleasure for me. There's so much I didn't know about you, and I'm so glad I do know about you. I wish I could write down all of your phrases, all of your
my little
sayings
quotes.
And things. I love it, love it, love it.
I know, maybe they should come in a book.
Oh, they should. Add a dash of love. So good, so good. As I say, I cannot wait to upload this bad boy. This is going to be another beautiful one. So thank you so much for joining me, Di.
Thank you.
And thank you for saying yes.
You're so generous. I just think you've been so generous, and I'm loving this because every life is worth telling, right?
I agree.
So every single life is worth telling, and we've all got a story.
Yes.
And thank you for letting me share.
That's my pleasure. My pleasure.
A bit of mine.
Thank you. See ya. Wow, this episode had all the feels. We had lots of laughs, and I really appreciated Di's honesty. As we moved through the different segments, it was really clear how much Di has overcome in her life. She shares so many inspiring stories and sayings along the way. I hope you enjoyed listening to Di from Add a Dash of Love. Check her out on Instagram and Facebook and be inspired by her videos and, most of all, her authenticity. When we were talking about careers and Di mentioned she'd love to be a TV presenter, I'm going to give a shout out to Channel 9 because I think she would be perfect presenting on postcards. She has also just gained her travel agent license and will be launching Add a Dash of Love Travel later in the year. Lastly, as we always do, let's give a shout out to Di's Hall Pass. As Di says, what man can have a neck tattoo and a cardigan and still look hot? A shout out to Sir David Beckham. Tune in to our next episode where we get to hear more lives worth telling. Don't forget to check out and follow us on your socials. And if you love what you hear, please rate and review us on your favourite podcast app. Of course, if you have any questions, you can get in touch with us through the Facebook page or Instagram. If you or a friend or a family member would like to come on the show, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. And if you want to grab yourself some merch, jump onto Redbubble to check out our products. Thanks for listening to Lives Worth Telling. See you next time.